Hello and welcome. Quick pack rip for the VOD watchers. Appreciate you, VOD watchers. Thank you so much for watching the VOD. We're still missing all kinds of cards, mostly Skarmory EX. That was a elemental changer thingy. We needed another one of those, so that's cool. A Crackly Toss Pichu. Take an energy from your energy zone, attach it to your bench basic Pokemon. Interesting that it says basic. I didn't catch that the first time around, but I guess they don't want you to like double stack in Magnezone or something, but very nice, very nice. New card, new card. Get that second Skarmory EX. We're trying. We're trying, but that's our second elemental, whatever that is, so that's good. We needed 2 of those. I have a few decks to play today. Nothing too wild or outlandish to get started. It's just some Umbreon and Crobat. My decks. Let's see here. Hey, Mossmaster was going on. One of these, and of course I didn't name them, and I didn't label them properly. I think this is the one that I want to play with first. This has been the most promising one so far. View all cards. Clearly new deck 2. You know what I mean? Nice and new deck 2. We've got the. Let me just get a screenshot of it actually. Sylveon for draw power. We've got Umbreon for free Cyrus, and then we've got Crobat for big damage, and then Darkrai for some chip. Let me add current deck. Change the screenshot. Oh my gosh, we're in August, everybody. We are in August. There we go. Hey, good evening, Lewis. Hello, hello. You got the gold Lugia last night. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't get any crowns this time around, so still waiting, still pulling packs. Honestly, we could have another pack opening stream at some point. Just because I'm still missing cards. We could even potentially do it today. But we shall see. I have this version, and I also have New Deck 4 is almost New Deck 2. I think it's basically the same, except swap Darkrai for Nihilego. No Nihilego in this one, no. No Nihilego in this one. But I have another one with the Nihilego that is like... I'm trying to decide which one's better. I'm trying to like zone in on what the most optimized version of that deck is. Hey, Vane, good morning, good morning. Going first. See, and this is like literally the worst draw. Number one reason to not Darkrai. There's an X speed in this deck or no? There's an X speed in the other one. That also makes me sad. We do get to Dark Pendant immediately. Playing as Lightning. Interesting. Or Oricorio, that makes me very sad. That makes me very sad. Pokemon Center lady. Alright, we Dark Pendant for sure. Professor's Research. Let's go. Nice and Pokeball. Sorry no stream yesterday. I had a bit of an emergency dentist situation. Trust me, I wasn't having fun, I promise. I already have a cold, so I already wasn't feeling too good yesterday, and then I had just such pain in my tooth. I had to call the dentist. They ended up doing like a crown straight away on this tooth, and now I'm on like antibiotics to try and like clean out any infection, which I figured would also help with the cold, so we'll find out together. And honestly, I was hesitant to even do the crown because it was like it didn't feel like I tried enough things to just start grinding away at a tooth. But now that it happened, my gums actually feel way better. So I think they got it right. I think they got it right. I'm gonna place energy and then Sabrina. I'm gonna do that and then Sabrina and push this thing to the back so I don't get schmacked. How dare you put your health above the stream? I know. It's been a rough couple of days, and then me and my wife are also like going back and forth about like selling this house, which is like another stressful conversation to have, where we're like, just all of the things that go into potentially selling a house is like stressful enough to whether we do it or not. Just talking about it is stressful. So we're like going down that whole rabbit hole. Do I even play Umbreon yet? I don't know that I do. I don't know that I do. Because Crobat's right there. And we could potentially Sylveon into draw power. So I think I'm just going to play this energy here for now. We're not getting knocked out next turn. And the hope would be that we go into a Sylveon, which gives us a Crobat. And then we can retreat and do the pendant thing. And we'll be all set. Although I don't think we don't have anything that handles Oricorio, by the way. I'm only realizing this right now. We have nothing in this deck that takes out Oricorio. Oh man, that might change my opinion about what we do next, but that makes me very sad. Loving the lo-fi vibes. Let's go. Let's go. How's the new fridge working out? It is working out. I actually really like it. She's up there stocking it right now. She just went grocery shopping. And we had to like throw away a bunch of stuff in the old fridge and then decide what's safe to move to the new fridge and all that. But double ice. Oh, I'm a sucker for ice, man. If I can scoop ice, I can get ice from the door. We got double ice. I love ice cubes. That's like a weird thing to love, but it changes my whole perspective on beverages. Big double ice guy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Shorty, thanks for the heart. How long have you guys been together? We have been together. Shoot, you're quizzing me right now. We bought our first house in 2017, and that was after we were together for about a year and a half or so. Something like that. So somebody do the math for me. Somebody do the math. Somebody do the math before I get in trouble. Somebody do the math. Somebody do the math real quick. Somebody do the math real quick before I get in trouble. But what's a year and a half before 2017? Is that like 9.5 years? Did I do that right? Somebody do that math faster than you guys are. You guys are too slow right now. You guys are too slow right now. All right, do I give up the Darkrai? We'll just say almost 10 years. That's pretty good. I like almost 10 years. Let's stick with that. Let's stick with that. I wish I could use this Umbreon ability from the bench. I wish I could use this Umbreon ability from the bench. Maybe we still do. Now that I realized we have no way to handle this little bird, I'm scared and alone. I'm just gonna take Silvally. I'm just gonna take Silvally because we ran out of time. I'm big sad about it, but we ran out of time. B-Bone, I missed your tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. 3 months is wild. 3 months is wild. Been so busy. Hope all is well. Yo, busy is an understatement. I've been cooking too. It's just crazy. Found the wife's burner account. Wife's burner account is wild. Oh man, that'd be so busted if you could use it from the bench. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're getting knocked out, which is definitely big sad. I'm definitely very sad about all of that. I think we just lose now, right? Like my only option was to Cyrus this thing, like retreat, Cyrus this thing in, and then chip with Darkrai energy. And since we didn't do that, I think we just lose. Like I can poison this thing, but it just knocks me out. There's no cape. It's just GG's. The play that I needed to make last time, I was too busy yapping. The play that I needed to make last time was put this down. We're gonna BM right now. Put this down, retreat the Darkrai right here, and then use ability to bring the Oricorio in, and then chip with Darkrai energy, and then like somehow get our Zubat back in on this thing. That's actually a pretty big weakness of this deck, and now that I see this, that makes me want to remove the Darkrai and put the Nihilego back in. We have to concede here. The game is over. But now that I've seen Oricorio against this deck, you can still poison the Oricorio. That is true, but I think we're still going down, right? There's like kind of nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do in that particular game, at least. Oh, with Crobat. Oh, I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Saw somebody run colorless Golbat for Oricorio. That's an option too. Are we gonna deal with this freezing bug again? Am I gonna have to go clear the game data once again? That makes me pretty sad. Whew. Hey yo, off work today so I can actually catch a stream. Let's go. Let's go. Guido Nation. Hello, hello. Oh, we owe B-Bone a pack too. Absolutely. 3 months at tier 1. Unstoppable, to be honest. Alright, 1 B-Bone pack. Everybody cross your fingers for Skarmory. Skarmory is coming from Lugia, right? Hello? Or is it Ho? It's not telling me. I'm gonna rip a Lugia pack just because. It's a B-Bone pack, let's go. Saving some of my dollars by using an hourglass. I like that. It's Ho-Oh? Oh no. We ripped so many Ho-Oh. How do we not have enough Skarm? Ooh, we got a noise though. Alright, full art Ampharos. I really like this art. I don't know that the card is very good, but I really like the artwork. It's just Ampharos just believing in the stars, you know? Hey, Glopster, good morning, good morning. Alright. Let's try again. Still haven't pulled a Will. Oh, I think I have Will. I'm pretty sure I have Will. Still haven't gotten a Crobat. Have both crowns, though. This game is wild. That's crazy. I think, do we drop a Darkrai for... Do we drop a Darkrai for the Nihilego now so that we can handle Oricorio? I don't know. Oricorio has me all paranoid now. Oricorio has me all paranoid now. Maybe we have to drop this guy. I don't know. I'm scared and alone. Get rid of the psychic energy. Stop doing that to me. How dare you? Ooh, we're just bugging all over the place today. You guys see me not scrolling? I am not moving that window. Just so we're all on the same page. Just so we're all on the same page, I am not moving the window. What? Hello? What's happening? What is happening to me? Are we still live? It looks like we're still live. The game is dead. Oh, somebody messed up an animation big time. You could clip that. Oh yeah, we're just ticking down to 0, huh? Give a poison bar? I can do that. I can add poison. Definitely could add more poison options. It's like, are you sure you want to remove the psychic energy? Yo, somebody's destroying my psychic energy right now by this animation taking forever. Let's try again. Let's try again. One more time. Maybe. Maybe. Giratina, Greninja, Sylveon, still the best deck. Yeah, it's probably still the best deck. Yeah, not the best, but it's a good one. No doubt about that. Hey, Patty, what's going on? Boxy, thanks for the follow. Are you using BlueStacks? Good luck with that. I am using BlueStacks. Well, I have not had a problem thus far. Like, all these streams have been BlueStacks. I haven't had an issue. Well, now, all of a sudden, we're going to just crash on animations and stuff. I don't like that. I'm going to assume that it didn't change this. It did not. Hey, Mahoney, what's going on? Let me drop the Darkrai again. We'll try one more time. And see if we're just having a moment here, or... Alright, now can I get rid of my Psychic Energy? Hey, there we go. Look at that. We made it. I still don't have a single Greninja? That's crazy. Because there was even an event. There was an event that gave you the frog for a little while. Hey, Patty, thanks for the heart. Appreciate you. So jelly, that shiny. Can't buy more packs till tomorrow. Oof. Yeah, honestly, we should be ripping packs right now is what we should be doing. It is pretty cute. It's pretty cute. I underestimated how good Umbreon EX is, by the way. I underestimated how good this card is. I need a second one. I don't have the regular Umbreon EX. I got this full art, but I didn't get the regular one. Dark Chase is like having Cyrus whenever you're in the active is like it's just so good. All right, rare candy's here. Dark Pendant's here. Don't care. Can't do anything. End our turn. Whew. Oh, Nintendo Direct. Didn't we? That's another thing we could do. Talk about the Nintendo Direct. Did you guys like anything from the Nintendo Direct? Or was it just incredibly disappointing as for everyone else? It's kind of crazy to me that they're launching their like most successful console ever just to have no games for it. Like, that's pretty wild to me. Now the question is, do I place the energy on the active Eevee, or do I not trust that? Like, are they just going straight up Umbreon, you think? Probably. They're probably just going straight up Umbreon here. And then we cry. Which Eevee do you think is better, collect or find a friend? I think find a friend. And here's my reasoning. Oh no, never mind. They're just gonna go Crobat and we lose. Either way, it feels bad. So my reasoning that find a friend is better is because of this Sylveon card. So if you're not running Sylveon, probably use the other one. But find a friend goes and grabs potentially a Sylveon, which then lets you draw 2 cards. So it's almost like it's easier to get to the draw power. Because originally I was running the other one. But I think Find a Friend is a bit better. Gotta watch the Nintendo Direct still. Honestly, it was kind of a letdown. Monster Hunter Stories 3 has you excited? That's a cool game at least. Let's go Crobat here. Let's go Crobat here. New one is better? I think so, yeah. I mean, if you're running if you're not running Sylveon, then it's a bit of a toss-up. Now here's where like throwing down Sylveon would be good, but we lost our other Mon here, so I'm not sure what the play is. Is draw power better than having Umbreon here? I don't know. I guess we'll draw. This is probably a mistake. This is probably a mistake. Having Nihilego is nice though. We got Pokeball, which is more draw power. So it's not a total throw yet. Not a total throw yet. Sheesh. The Elliot game is super fun. Played the whole demo. Definitely getting it. Okay, okay. Umbreon is nice with people running Silver. I've had my Cyrus honked at me multiple times now. That's fair. They need to come out with a new Animal Crossing game. Yo, if they come out with a new Animal Crossing game, we are streaming it. Just saying. Just saying, we will have an Animal Crossing week at minimum. At minimum, we will have an Animal Crossing week. Did they just Lily? They actually had Lily. Are you serious? We need rare candy now. What a crime, dude. Okay. The game is giving us hope. I mean, what's going to happen is this thing's going to become an Umbreon and then we lose anyways, but the fact that it gave us the thing we needed. You love the Animal Crossing streams? Oh yeah. I love me some Animal Crossing. If they come out with a new Animal Crossing game, we 100% will be playing that. People need to stop throwing money at Nintendo until they actually have a reason to. Yeah, well, the fact that they dropped this console with no games is just crazy to me. Do you have any Lego for your Crobats? I have one, just the one, not two though. I'm still kind of finagling the deck. I'm moving it around and trying to figure out exactly what the best combination is. What about the Cleffa that you get from Premium Pass? I did not get the Cleffa yet. Yeah, here we go. Was that a Cyrus? Good game. Good game. Have you tried Donphan Ramp yet? No, but I like the sound of that. I have not tried that, but I like the sound of it. Guarantee Fanfi first turn. You still have to get to the Donphan though. It's so it feels so hard to not run Sylveon right now, and I hate that. Dude, this bug is killing me. Do we try to delete data real quick? I don't even know if I know how. Let's try it. Apps. Hello, look at all this garbage. Look at this garbage. A, B, C, D. Force stop. Storage. Clear cache. I don't want to clear all storage, then I have to like log in again and stuff. Let's just try clearing the cache and see if that helps. I like the new Espeon Sylveon deck. I think it's better than Umbreon Crobat. I think new Espeon's bad. You need regular Espeon or Espeon EX? Sorry, regular Espeon's pretty good. The new Espeon EX I don't think is very good, sadly. T-Tar Darktina is a lot of fun. I want to try T-Tar. That's on my list too. I saw somebody wrecked me with a T-Tar deck the other day, but it still feels like you have to get to your T-Tar so quickly. Like if you don't get rare candy, you're just cooked. And if you don't get rare candy, that means you want to run Sylveon because you're drawing cards, and it's just like any deck that's not running Sylveon just feels bleh right now, which I hate. I hate that feeling. I feel like Lugia EX isn't that good either. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I don't think it's that good. It's fine. I mean, you have to run it with Ho-Oh for sure. Again with the bad start. We have Eevee, Zubat, and we keep getting the 1 out of 5. It's so annoying. Hey, TR24, thanks for the follow. Yeah, we literally have 4 other better options, and they just give us the worst one every time. Slugma Macargo fast. Wasn't expecting to see a deck like this. I miss X speed. I have an X speed in the other version of this deck, and I think I like it. I think I like having an X speed. I don't know if I want to put the Zubat down yet. Darktina got me to Master Ball without a problem. Yeah, it's still good. It is still good. Is that a Baja Blast with ice? You bet your bottom dollar it is. As if I haven't learned my lesson from going to the dentist 7 times over. All right, we at least get to schmack this Slugma. Do they not attack me? Wait. Oh, because they don't want to lose cards, I guess. They didn't want to lose cards. Well, maybe we can just pull right into Crobat and win. Then that's an option here. Pretty sure we just win. Still haven't tried one of those. Oh my gosh! Don't even try it. Yeah, there's a good game. Don't even try it. Don't even try it, because as soon as you tried Baja Blast, you're addicted. It's over. Game over. The thing is, with T-Tar's ability, you channel all your energies to it at once. So your turns aren't wasted energy-wise. You just have to be careful not to get KO'd. Yeah, like, my immediate thought goes to, like, get Darkrai on the field, drop energy, drop energy, drop energy, drop energy, drop energy, and then use the ability to get all the energy on T-Tar and win the game. That's my thought, but... SPNEX is only okay, but that kick is very good and consistent. Well, yeah, I think I would rather run, like Sylveon with Togekiss or something. I can't believe we're gonna have to do this after every game now. This is big sad. Whew. What do you think of the LSAC transfer? I'm a huge Newcastle fan. It'll be gutted if he goes. LSAC, I don't even know who that is, man. I watch La Liga, dude. Oh, Isak. Isak. I said Elsac. Elsac is a stock. Isak is a person. Elsac is a technologies company in the NASDAQ stock market. Isak is a person that plays soccer at Newcastle. Just so we're all on the same page here. You didn't catch me on none of that. Just so we're all on the same page and talking the same language here. Your L looked like an I. Sorry, your I looked like an L. Basically just me learning how to read. I don't know that I've seen this person play before, to be honest with you. I watch a lot of La Liga. I don't watch a ton of Premier League. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. His face looks familiar, but I can't picture like him playing, you know? It's one of those where like I've seen his face before, so he has to be good because I've seen his face before, but I can't like pin a game. He used to play for Sociedad. Oh, okay. No, the only player that I haven't even followed any of like preseason shenanigans or whatever they have going on right now. The only player that I'm kind of stoked up about right now is I'm gonna play Zubat first because I think we're gonna Sylveon into Crobat. That's my dream. The only player I'm stoked about right now is it Huijsen? I don't even know how to spell it because it's a last name that I can't spell. Huijsen, Real Madrid. He's the center back. He almost has too much confidence, but as a young kid center back, he's fast. And Madrid needed that 100%. You heard about Thomas Muller signing for Vancouver Whitecaps? I did not hear about that. MLS is like, eventually it won't just be a retirement league, I promise. Eventually it won't just be a retirement league, you know? They're growing. It's getting better, okay? Someday it won't just be a retirement league. I'll put the Zubat down too. Because Thomas Muller's up there, right? Muller. He's getting up there. No? I mean, up there for a soccer player, not up there for a human being. 35. Yeah, 35. 35 is like... 35, if you're still playing like top tier soccer at 35, you're pretty good, you know? Getting Sabrina. I'll just go into Zubat here. Hey, Eric, what's going on? Pokeball and Nihilego would be great. Eevee's fine too, I guess. I'll put this down. Draw some cards. Hey, Ghost, thanks for the follow. Other more different Sylveon into Pokeball. There's the Nihilego. Alright, so I think we go like this. And this might be a throw, but I kind of want them to lose cards. Losing energy like that is like never a good idea. But I just want you to lose your cards, you know? I forget even what Spurt Fire does. One other Pokemon, either yours or your opponent's, is chosen at random 3 times for 50 damage. So you could knock yourself out here, to be honest. Hits the bench. Hits the bench, but also could hit himself. You could just hit yourself one time and then lose. Oh my gosh, so lucky, dude. So lucky there. Now we just have to believe in rare candy. I think we'll get it. 3 out of 8. Does not hit himself. Ah, okay. If it doesn't hit himself, then it's good. I mean, we win. This is kind of BM, but one other Pokemon, either yours or your opponent's, is chosen at random 3 times. One other Pokemon. I got you. GG. It's cute, but I don't know that it's good. Yeah, good game. It's cute. It's cute and fun. That's why this cheesy 16 trainer Macargo is popular right now. Ah, I got you. That would be fun, though. That would be fun. Hey, Captain Cheeks, what's going on? We got a 2 streak. Hello, Nurse. Thanks for the follow. Do we... Is this optimal? I kind of miss X speed, but I don't know what I would get rid of. I also kind of like Cyrus over Sabrina here, even though we already have built-in Cyrus. How's my day going so far? Pretty good. Pretty good. I got a bunch of work done in a very short amount of time for like work-related stuff, which makes me feel pretty good. So I just have to do some testing on that stuff. And then I think later today, I'm going to do some yard work. We're having a bit of like a housing crisis at the moment. And by housing crisis, I mean we are absolutely not in fear of losing a home. It's more of just like, do we want this house? Type of situation. And I think one of the ways that will like fix the house for us is by landscaping more to the point where there's less maintenance on it. So that's my goal for like the next couple of weeks, is like my weekends are probably booked just like ripping out plants and removing flower beds and just planting grass everywhere, so that all we have to do is mow it. Because right now this house is just like, the outside of the house is kind of out of control. Sorry, that was way more than just how is your day going so far, but that's where my head's at the moment. That was like, Jug's like, hey, how you doing, bro? And then instead of just saying good like a normal human, I'm like, I gave him a whole life story, you know? Just install solar panels, then it'll be too hard to sell. Oh no. All right, do I even, what do I do here? Man, I wish I had 2 now. I mean, Sabrina at least gives me something to work with. I think I do Sabrina here. I mean, I know you're coming back in with a discard and you're going to take out my Zubat, and then I just cry. But I feel like hitting, or do I charge Nihilego? Man, there's so many options here. They're just gonna discard, and then we just cry in 3D. I think is probably what happens here. We can make them get rid of stuff. If they hit me, they get rid of stuff. That's kind of cool, I guess. This feels like I misplayed the whole time. Oh yeah, Professor's into Candy Crobat would have been a play for sure. Okay, so none of it mattered. None of it mattered at all. And now we lose. None of it mattered at all. None of it mattered at all, and now we lose. It does discard cards. Discards cards, does 50 to themselves. It does a little bit make me wish I played the energy on the Nihilego, though, because hitting here for 30 would be kind of more impactful. There's Crobat. I swear if the next cards were a candy, we cry. Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. We do need to do this, though. Whoa, dogs be yapping. They're yapping, they're yapping. All right, I think the play here is to go Crobat and pretend Nihilego doesn't exist. So that's what I'm gonna do. Have you tried an Ampharos deck? I have not, no. Not tried an Ampharos deck. Crobat EX is so baby, giving main character energy and mogging face. What does that even mean, bro? That was just that dog in you. That's true. Got that dog. Hopefully, are you just... I was gonna say, you should really just smack the Nihilego here. This is so bad for us. We just lose now. 100%. Yeah, we're just losing for sure. Whoa, that... Was that a mistake? I think that was a mistake, dude. Shouldn't you have taken the Zubat there? I mean, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. I've accepted that you're most likely going to win, but still, I think the play was definitely to smack the bat there. pretty sure. I guess I'm going to play an energy here in case Sabrina happens, and then we hit this thing. But this is feeling pretty bad for us. Feeling pretty bad for us. 3-win streak with a slap together Crobat deck is what I mean. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is like... I followed the cookie cutter pattern for this one for sure. That was definitely the play. Yeah, I thought so too. Oh my gosh, how many people are carrying this card? I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes me sad, but the fact that they had all the cards to get to this situation is wild. We just lose here, right? There's like no way around this. We just lose. I could stay alive retreating into Sylveon here, but what do we really get out of it? There's no Zubat, so we're just cooked. Yeah, the top decks were like, I mean, they went straight into the Dino and then straight into the Garchomp, and we even had the gem that made them discard cards. So they got pretty lucky there. Tough to look at. Hey, Jack. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Question is, does Umbreon work with this combo? Umbreon, I think Umbreon's good. Low key, Sneaky Cyrus. I've won it a couple times with the Sneaky Cyrus. I don't know if it's necessary. You could drop it. I have 2 Eevee. I have 2 Eevee, 2 Sylveon, and 1 Umbreon. Just that way you have like a little flexibility of like, do you want to draw or do you want to have the ability to attack? And it's kind of like whoever you draw first. But I'm not sure. Been a while since I made it in here. How you been? I've been pretty all right. I mean, I've been sick, so getting better though. How about you? How are you? I think you should pivot to Skarmory. I want to pivot to Skarmory. I don't have an extra Skarmory EX. I need one more Skarmory EX. I could go rip some packs, to be honest, but Umbreon Spiritomb. Ooh, I like Umbreon Spiritomb. That sounds fun. Getting energy first here is super nice. Lego's pretty cool. Sylveon hopefully draws our cards. I like where this is headed. Yeah, I like where this is headed. Schmack. Oh man. Ooh. I better reach out about that. So in college, I needed like a project for one of my classes, and I built a website for some church, for my mom's church, and I just got an email saying somebody reset the WordPress password. Did we actually top decked, which is wild. Somebody reset the password on that account. I better check that out because that could actually be really bad. That could actually be pretty bad. People be acting like me somewhere else. That's no good. This deck is pretty straightforward. Yeah, oh yeah. There's nothing too crazy going on here for sure. Do you think Lantern EX is playable? I love that Pokemon and Rainbow's so pretty. I have not tried it yet myself. But could be good. I think it's. Let me look at it again so I can see the stats. Because I'm forgetful. I remember it does like paralysis, confusion situation, but I kind of forget how it reads. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. If tails, is now confused. I mean, the double status is pretty cool. You could run, and it's kind of an additive bonus. You could run the card that lets you determine your coin flip, which is neat. Do I Dark Prism here? No. I think not. I kind of want to save it. Although if I get red carded, I'll be sad. 3 energy is a lot. That is for sure. 3 energy is a lot. Yeah. Gets walled by Skarmory with the steel armor item though. That is true. Yeah, that is true. And also I've seen a little bit of an uptick in Arceus. I've got an Arceus deck I want to try out too, which is just like effectively Ho-Oh into Arceus. which is neat, but I don't know if it's good. It's not beating Crobat like 99% of the time. At least it was Iono and not Mars or Red card. I feel a bit better about that. Because now we can go Umbreon here. We're in a perfect Umbreon spot. They're happy ribbiting. I mean, if they don't get to their line, we just win. I was gonna say, I would imagine with all those cards you went through that you would find a lion by now. Pichu and Electric with Arceus? Maybe. I also haven't tried any type null since the cards have dropped. I feel like that's an option. All right, you know they have what's that card called? We don't have our Sabrina right now, which is sad. This energy goes here. You know they have the Lily, right? We just know that the Lily's there. Like they kind of have to. We're doing 90 though. They're only healing 60. Yeah, there it is. I mean, I knew Lily was there. If I had a Sabrina, I would have used it 100%. Because we could have Sabrina smacked this Sylveon. You're retreating anyways? What are you doing? Why would you do that? Oh, you're just curing status. Okay, I understand now. That's smart. I wouldn't have thought of that, to be honest. I don't think I would have thought of that if I was just, like, in this moment. Discard cards. Now we have to go Umbreon. We have to go Umbreon, and then we're kind of sad about it. We have to go Umbreon, and we're a little bit sad about it. But I can get the Zubat prepped and ready to go for a Crobat hit next turn, which should help us seal the deal, hopefully. Like, we could Dark Chase it back in and then finish with something else if we have to. Yeah, because you're not one-shotting me here. Unless you have a red. If you carry red right now, good for you. If they have red, good for you. We have to go Sylveon because Sylveon survives. Pizzaster Papa, thanks for the follow on Twitch, by the way. Almost missed that one. Oh, the type advantage. Type advantage. Big sad, big sad. Big sad. It didn't matter. I had to throw something because they already had 2 points. Yeah, we were got either. Exactly. We were got either way. We were got either way. Can you unrank if you're in Master Ball this season? I don't know. We didn't get to Master yet. We did not get there. What else can we try here? Oh, this is a fun one. We could try this one out. So I tried to make a Caesar deck. This is a fun one. Let's try this one out. So I'll take a screenshot real quick. Do I think it's spectacular? Absolutely not. Is it fun to play? Yes, it is. And sometimes you just sacrifice a little bit. You just sacrifice a little bit of very good to play fun, you know? Otherwise, it just gets boring. Oh my, broken game. Dude, what is locking the UI? I might have to look into that other emulator and see if that has this problem too. It's the chill guy? Oh, I'm feeling so not chill right now. My game keeps locking me out. Very unchill at the moment. We can take a look at this deck, though. We can talk about it. Just kidding, that's the wrong one. Just kidding, that's the wrong one. Ugh. I am still a little sniffly, too. Let's try that one. We could talk about that one while the game loads, hopefully. Just kidding, you can see it. I can't even really see it. The cards are too small. Oh, man. The whole thing here, though, is obviously switching the Caesar in and out, and then the type null also does the damage, so it do be pretty fun, though. It do be pretty fun, though. Are you using BlueStacks? I am using BlueStacks currently. I'm going to try the other one. Was it Mumu Player? But I don't know if Mumu Player lets me adjust the resolution the way that I have it set right now. So I have to see. I'll download it for Windows. I have to see if it'll actually let me make the adjustment that I want to make on the resolution so that it fits my layout nicely. The other thing is, I may have to... I kind of want to set up a mobile streaming setup. So like where my MacBook can handle streaming. That way, if I'm ever on the go, I can just like, I can be streaming anywhere, not just like at, like this is like at my desk. It's the same frame every time. Like I kind of want to set up a portable stream thing. It might not look as high quality as this one, but at least I could be live. All right, so do we stack type null or do we play the bench? I think we have to play type null on the active here. There is a planet where we don't do this and we stack the bench and then we Illima. We Illima out the type null and then the Silvally on the bench gets juiced when we move it in. And you're in a great spot, but... But if we got that flip here, we would have been in a better spot too. That'd be cool. You're talking about like the remote, like a remote streaming setup? I don't know if I want to copy all my scenes over. I don't know if I want to just make it its own like separate portable streaming thing. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like yet. I'm also at a place where I kind of want to reset my Mac and clean it out or get a new one. I have no money to get a new one, so probably just reset the old one. Because I have like a lot of bloat on there that I just like applications that I don't need and everything like that. And sometimes having a fresh start is just nice. Okay. So Sabrina gives us a knockout, but Cyrus is there. We go Silvally here. We have to. I think we have to Sabrina, right? We just have to. Maybe the play there was to put the energy on the Scyther and then just do the coin flip again. Yeah, the remote streaming thing. It makes sense that it would look a little different / worse. You could always call it out in the stream titles that you're away. That's true. That's true. I just think it would be cool to be like, I mean, there's only, I have a couple of trips coming up yet, so it'd be cool to be able to stream during those trips, I thought. We'll have to see. I'll think about it, because I'd probably have to spend some money on a camera that doesn't totally stink, that's portable. Not that I don't have the hookup for that, but... Hey, Squid Ink, what's going on? I kind of want to read your name like Squid Ink. Just because of the number of vowels you have going on there, but... Oh, man, we'd be so close. We'd be so close to knocking this thing out. If only. Unfortunately, we can't do any of our switching here because there's no damage. So, like, what do I even do? Like, I can switch this thing in and hit it, but there's only one Cyrus, right? Man, another Cyrus would be so good. You're not doing any damage to me, so I'm not going to be able to Lima. We kind of need the Cyrus to do the extra damage, but it's just like, then we're stuck by this Charizard. We're pretty cooked, not going to lie. Pretty bad. This is looking pretty bad for us. Do I just hit for 50? Ugh, that feels gross. I mean, they just retreated out. I think we lose here. Which is wild, because I feel like we were in such a good spot. Right? Like, let me look at this one more time. Maybe we need a second Cyrus in this deck? We already have 2 Sabrinas, though. This is tough. Tough one. How are your pulls from the new set? Pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing crazy. We got, like, we got 2 immersive Ho-Ohs, I think, and 2 immersive Lugias, or 1 immersive Lugia. Have you tried Zatu yet? One head flip and boom, 10 HP left. I want to try that. I don't think it's very good though. I think it's still kind of cheesy. But it'll be fun to try. Full Art Caesar is great. It does look nice. Yeah, we just lose. It's just Jover. Right? The Lily definitely just confirms this. L. If we had double Cyrus, we would have been in such a good spot, but we do not. All right, we're out. What are your thoughts on the controversy with the immersives? I think I need to make a YouTube short about it and let people know. I mean, it's kind of crazy that, like, you're a professional artist. Why are you stealing some fan art to make the card happen? I like how they reacted to it, though. And we have to reset again. I like the way Pokemon Company actually just responded, and they didn't try to cover it up. I think it would be way worse if they just try to, like, brush it under the table and not talk about it. So I think it's nice that they at least came out and said, hey, look, one of our artists did this thing. We're sorry about it. We're going to take the art down. What I would love to see is if they just compensate the artist and say, hey, can we use your art in the game? And just, like, toss them 50K and say, hey, thanks for the awesome card. Like, thanks for all your work. See you later. Make the artist happy. Because, you know, like, people that don't get me wrong, like, as an artist, I feel like you're either super rich because you're a famous artist or you're not making that much money. I mean, I guess design is different than art, and now in a digital age, you can make money in other ways, but still. It's more funny since they sued Power World. That is kind of crazy. How dare you throw spheres at creatures? How dare you throw a sphere at a creature? What a wild place. Throwing spheres at creatures like that. That's crazy. How dare you do that? How dare you do that? You're going second. I saw that the fan art was based off a Pokemon figurine, like freehand drawing of the toy. Ah, okay. I didn't know about that. Came out and said it wasn't the artist's fault. They said they provided the fan art accidentally as a reference, then telling the artist. Yeah, but that's I think companies use that excuse too much though. Like, oh, sorry, we copied and pasted and then forgot to change it. It was just an example. Like, why are you even copying my stuff anyways? Like, what do we pay you for? Like, why, as an artist, what do I pay you for if you're just gonna copy something else anyways? I mean, maybe that's a little toxic. Maybe that's like a little corporate toxicity from me. I am known for that, but it's just like, even if we were like, hey, use this as inspiration. Like, even if they're like, hey, use this as an inspiration, there's no way that it ends up on the card and shipped without anybody catching it. Like, why am I even paying you to be an artist at that point if you didn't do anything? I think they're trying. Like I said, I think it was a very PR response. It was a very public relations response. They did a good job. They made everybody feel kind of okay about it. Like, they said, "My bad," you know. They could have just never said anything. They could have just not put out a statement and just kind of swept it under the rug. At least they said, "Whoops, my bad," and I like that. Whoops, my bad. At least they did that, you know. But it's a little icky. Yeah, it's a little icky. Legally, from a legalese, and don't get me wrong, then Pokemon's lawyers are up there with Nintendo's. I mean, they're all right there. They're very good. They own it. They kind of own the copyright. So if they want to use it, they can use it. I'm going to pretend that there's nothing that knocks out Scyther, and next turn we Lyra, and it's going to be a good time. I guess I have to Gladian for Silvally now, though. I'm going to pretend that there's nothing that can knock out Scyther, and then we Lyra for Silvally damage. That's the dream. We haven't seen Caesar once, by the way. Just checking. It's in the deck. There's 2 of them. Just to double check, there's 2 of them in the deck right at the top. See them? Because we haven't seen one since we started playing this deck. Pretty crazy. Yeah, we're knocked out. Okay. Technically, it's their idea rights, but the artwork itself still belongs to the artist. Yeah, but it's weird. It's weird because like, what did they actually heal to? They had a bag. Come on, dude. This deck is just not that good. As much as I want it to be good, it's just not that good. I guess I could. No, I couldn't even play Ilima. Get the professors. That's cool. I guess because he's not selling it. It's not like he was selling the artwork, because that's a big no-no. That's like a big no-no. If you like go and sell the art, you're in big trouble. Like if I go draw a Charizard and then I put it on Etsy, Pokemon can absolutely just rip it down. So it's weird. It's still, I mean, it's still, it's bad. At the very least, it's bad manners, right? Legal or illegal. At the least, it's at least bad manners, without talking to the artist about it. Personally, I think even just taking inspiration without talking to the artist about it is bad manners. Like, why can't companies like that just reach out to the person that made the fan art and say, "Hey, we would love to feature your fan art on our cards. Can we pay you X thousands of dollars, like $10,000 or something, and now we're gonna put this on the card?" I think if I was an artist, I would be stoked if that happened. No? Like, I would be super pumped. I would be super pumped if that was the case. All right, now here's the question. Do we knock out the Leafeon? We got to give up Silvally. He's coming in for 130, though. 130 knocks anything, right? It doesn't matter what it is. I think we probably just lose. Like, 130 knocks everything no matter what. I can Gladion to draw deck thinning is deck winning. But I think we just lose. We've already used 2 Gladions now, so I can Silvally. Man, that stinks. I just want this deck to work. Lima Bean. I mean, we could Lima Bean, but it doesn't save us, right? Because this Flareon's coming in, and Flareon's just gonna do Flareon things. You know? Most artists aren't set up to have a legal agreement with $1 billion org. That's true, but like, they don't need it. It doesn't have to be that intense. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like my lawyers are going to come and navigate. Like, it's not like, I mean, Pokemon could at least approach them though and just be like, "Hey, we'd like to use your thing. Do you care if we use your thing? We would love to feature your thing." And then if the artist is like, "Hey, I want X amount of dollars." All right, well then you can set up with your lawyer and do whatever you want. But that's like intense. I think that's silly. But at least Pokemon could just reach out to the... I think if I was an artist and Pokemon themselves reached out, I think I'd be flattered. I might be a little upset that they're like trying to get away with free work. But I think I'd be flattered that, yeah, we just lose here. I think. The only way we don't is if Cyrus shows up. I mean, Giovanni shows up. Just kidding, there's no Giovanni in this deck. We just lose. Most $1 billion org legal team tell them to stay away from those groups. Yeah, which makes sense. Makes sense. But then also don't use it the way that they used it, you know? Yeah, that's GG. Big sad. They probably don't want to set a precedent for future mistakes they don't catch. It might also affect their ability to protect their copyright. Copyright laws have weird catches. That's true. No, that is very true. If you don't protect your copyright, then legally you're required to protect your copyright or something. It's like a weird, that is like weird copyright law. That is very true. That is very true. If they acknowledge it, that's almost like saying, hey, it's okay to use our IP. So that makes sense. I could follow that. Copyright laws do say you have to protect your copyright. Still shady, dude. I mean, it still stinks. It still just stinks, right? That there's not an easier solution there. But there's no way, there's still no way that that card makes it all the way through production QA. Like, the amount of teams that have to look at that, I guess, how else would anyone else know, though? The only person that would know is the art team. Like, the QA team wouldn't be able to catch that because the QA team's not aware. The QA team is just not aware of what was assigned, you know? I guess I'll put that down. Like, I'm thinking of, like, all the teams that it has to go through before it makes it to production, but it looks like it should be, that should be the art. You know what I mean? It looks like that should have been the art on the card. So it's not like QA is going to catch it for, like, a quality problem or something. They don't know that it was given to an artist as, like, a, you know, like a sample or whatever. A coin flip here is actually a big deal. Because if this is a Sylveon, we now one-shot it, which is pretty beautiful. Drawn Paladin, thanks for the follow, by the way. I missed that one. That's the hard part when many artists are unknown. Yeah, it's like how would the QA team know that that slipped all the way through the cracks? With the cape, dude, with the cape. Some of the cards, I mean, I guess it makes sense to run cape in this deck. It just always feels like they have the exact cards to counter my cards. Like, we get the 50% coin flip, and then they get the 2 out of 20 to have 1 out of 10 to have the cape, assuming there's 2 capes in the deck. Do you know if the artist was contract or a contract employee? I have no idea. Honestly, I haven't dug into it that much, other than just, like, their random apology tweet and then, like, one other YouTuber making a video on it. That's, like, kind of all I saw there. Sabrina's great here. Sabrina might even be Surrender, if I'm honest. Sabrina might even be Concede here. It's pretty good for us, I know that. Show the deck? Yeah, you can see the deck. That's the deck there. We're trying to make it work. I don't know that it's spectacular, but we're trying to make a Caesar deck work. The Concede? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Good game, good game. We didn't even get to see... We have to have Caesar work at least one time. I want to make Caesar work at least one time. Oh my, dude. Every game, it just freezes. New Kangaskhan is nice. I like New Kangaskhan. I think I had New Kangaskhan in one of my decks. We can take a look at it then. I think it's the one... it's like a... kind of an Ilima focused deck with New Kangaskhan and Arceus. Did Mumu Player actually download? Because I'm probably going to try that out after the stream. See if Mumu Player lets me do the thing. Especially because Mumu Player is cross-platform, so if I do want to set up a mobile streaming setup, I will need a Mac OS version of the emulator. An emulator. Caesar Sylveon Duo type deck. You could try that. Isn't Caesar 2 steel though? Yeah, it's not even colorless. Oh, I have to show you guys a video then. Well, I have to make it a clip. I'm just gonna make it a short. But I tried to use Berry. I tried to use Berry on the new Heracross. It did not go well. Because the Berry card reads 2 colorless energy. It reads 2 colorless energy, and the new Heracross needs grass energy. So there's that. So I got into the game. I got into the game. I got the Heracross first turn. Berry was right there. I played it. And I'm like, this is going to be an easy first turn win. Like, how crazy would that be? Before they even get to play a card, I'd win the game. But no. Doesn't let you do it. If you have M-Chip, you should be able to just download the game or use it through the built-in Screen Mirror app for Mac. Oh, Screen Mirror might work. The BlueStacks doesn't have like a proper app on Mac OS anymore. It's like a weird thing. I will play Caesar. Why not? There's also, is there no Leaf or X-Speed in this deck? What am I even doing here? We need a Leaf and an X-Speed. I guess I was planning on the Lyra, and the Illima. But like dropping Pokemon Center Lady for, like, Pokemon Center Lady's useless. Healing's not helping this deck. Pokemon Center Lady goes away and it's either another Cyrus or it's an X-Speed. There's cool. We're probably just gonna get punched for 60. What do you think? Are we getting punched for 60? Is that the plan here? We're just getting punched for 60 and then we cry, right? That's most likely what's going to happen. Punched for 60 and then tears. Oh, no, this will help. This will help. Nice. Beautiful. Hey, Invader, what's going on? Stubbs PvP, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, I want to try this Donphan EX. I think I have two of these guys. We should try this Donphan Fossil situation. Slappy Knuckle, 20 damage for free? No energy required. That's interesting. I don't think that's good, is it? When would I ever want that? The other one's better, where it's isn't it Cleffa? I think Cleffa does like 20 damage per energy on your opponent's active Pokemon. That's sneaky. You could have like a sneaky 80 damage. That sounds pretty good. Did they actually Sabrina me? No way. You're a monster, dude. You're actually a monster. I can't believe they actually Sabrina'd me there. This thing's free retreat though too. That's crazy. What do we do? I guess I'll Gladian. And it gives me Silvally. Oh, that's actually the worst thing that could have happened there. Did we just lose here? Silvally, that was a dumb play. Honestly, my brain was just like, we're going to get a type null. There's another Silvally here. That was the 33%, by the way. That was the 33%. I mean, Caesar's going down, and then we're just cooked. Ay. Can attack if you go first. Ooh, that's true. That's true. Why didn't people use the Silvally method earlier? What do you mean? Silvally's pretty good. Silvally's been good for a while. Silvally Sylveon is actually like a whole thing that I think is pretty good. Oh, you are doing more damage because of that, huh? No type null is disgusting. I can at least make this happen, which is cool. We're giving up 2 Mons, though, for the price of 1. But we got to see Caesar do its thing, you know? Like, they only have 1 Silvally in the deck and no type null, so that they use communication on him. Like the Macargo deck does with Macargo even faster. It seems to work. Yeah, but you still have to draw the stuff, right? I don't fully understand. I don't fully understand the tech there. They only have one Silvally in the deck and no type null, so that they use communication on him. Oh, just like a random Pokemon. I don't really follow that. All right, so Gladian comes in here. Hold on. We're still not out of this game, by the way. Which is a crazy sentence. But we go like this. They've used their Sabrina, yeah? They've used their Sabrina. They probably don't have another one. We go type null here. And next turn we have we got options, to be honest. I think this deck is not that good. We need to swap some of the cards out. Like Lyra only works if in this specific scenario. You don't know. A red card, Mars. Either way, all of them are bad. Yeah, that probably wins them the game. Oh, the Pokemon Center lady definitely wins them the game because we don't have the thing. They still, if I put this deck together, we're never drawing Donphan EX. Never drawing Donphan EX. There's no way. If we build this deck, we will never, ever draw Donphan. There we go. We lose anyways. Good game. I will build this deck. Watch, Donphan is at the bottom of the deck 9 out of 10 games. You know what I mean? There's just no way. I actually thought we were coming back for a second. They got me with the red card, to be honest. They got me with the red card. We need to make a couple adjustments here. First of all, edit. Lyra's cool, but I think one of them. I think drop this. Leaf is better most of the time. Oh, I have to search Leaf. Let's try to even. Oh my gosh, dude. It's getting worse. Why is this game so buggy now? I actually can't play this game. That's so frustrating. Signal out here is hot garbage. Why haven't they had towers out here? I mean, that's my service is not very good near my house either. We ended up getting a bunch of like Wi-Fi extenders for around the house because our cellular service is not very good where we live. We're gonna find it mobile. Yeah, I haven't had a problem on my phone. I've not had a problem on my phone or my iPad. I don't have an Android tablet that I could play this on. I guess technically I have the my one Android gaming handheld device that I could play it on, but it's shaped like a PSP. It wouldn't make sense to hold it like this to play Pokemon Pocket on it. But I'm wondering, I don't know if it's like an Android thing or if it's like an emulator issue or what the deal is. Oh, I didn't even swap the cards now, did I? I definitely didn't swap the screenshot. I'll tell you that right now. Build it. I love Donphan in the anime and the consoles. I don't know why. I don't know about in here though. I don't know. It seems okay. I don't know if it's spectacular, but it seems okay. Gladian and Pokecoms to get the Macargo. Oh, now I get it. I'm sorry, Delta. It took me until now to figure out what you're talking about, but the way Gus explained it with the Gladian and then the comms, I understand now. I get it now. It was basically, so you're saying draw the Slugma. Draw the Slugma, right? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to. Well, I guess it would have to be because that's what draws the Silvally. So you're saying you put one Silvally in the deck, or two Silvally. I guess one Silvally in the deck, right? One Silvally in the deck, and add one Silvally in the deck. Add Gladian. You play the Slugma straight up because that's the only basic in the deck. That's what you get. And then it's a better chance of getting to Macargo because you're drawing the Silvally with the Gladian, and then you're communicating the Silvally with the only other Slugma in the deck. This all makes sense now. It all makes sense to me now. Sorry, Delta. I didn't fully follow you until Gus until Gus explained it again. I get it now. That is cool. That is cool. I mean, I guess Slugma's probably... Are we already... What just happened? What actually just happened? Oh, how? We got howed. Did I even get to play energy or anything? I didn't even get to play energy, right? There was literally no energy. We just got howed straight in the face. Man, this game's fun. This is what I'm saying, though. There was nothing I could do, right? There's literally nothing I could do. In this scenario, there was no possible way I win, right? Like, they had all the cards they needed to go directly into Incineroar and then hit me. There's actually nothing I could have done to make that better. It's literally, we're going down a whole Duel Links. There's a whole Duel Links thing happening here. And I'm a little upset by it. It's like I didn't even get to play cards yet, and I've already lost the game. That's just not fun. I'm sorry, that's where Duel Links just went downhill. And I loved Duel Links when it first came out. But that's where this game is headed as well. We at least get to see the Caesar tech, right? We at least get to see the Caesar tech right now. Very cool. We still lose in the end. But it's just like there was nothing that's going to suck. Because now they're drawing Lily. This is absolutely a Lily. There's no way it's not. 100% a Lily. Although they're running Heatmore, which is weird. I would not have picked Heatmore for this type of thing. This guy's deck is crazy. My deck can't win against a deck like that. He needed precisely those two cards to win. He top decked the only card. Yeah, I mean most of those are fine. The thing that I don't like is just like I didn't get to play any cards. You know what I mean? Like that makes the game not fun. When the game is over before I started playing, it's not enjoyable, right? I uninstalled Duel Links when I didn't even get a chance to draw a card and lost. Exactly. How would you rate the Incineroar deck? It's fine. It's not spectacular. It's not spectacular. It's beating me right now, but he turned 2'd Incineroar. You know what I mean? He literally was into Incineroar on turn 2, so there's nothing I could do. Yeah, just me. Yeah, I know. It's just like Duel Links, though. Oh my gosh. I mean, nothing's more frustrating than the game not working. I'll tell you that. Having to close the app every time we want to play a game is kind of the worst. Oh, I'm gonna have to try out a new emulator, I guess. Should we just install Mumu Player live? Should we just do this live? We're doing it live. I'm installing. It's probably stealing all my information. Custom installation? I don't think I want NetEase on my C drive, though. You know what I'm saying? NetEase just stealing all the information from my C drive feels kind of bad. What support card did I add? I was supposed to take out a Lyra, but the game just keeps crashing and freezing now. I took out a Lyra for a Leaf. Because, dude, I can't play the game like this. It's actually crazy. NetEase is definitely stealing my life's work right now. It opens their Discord when it launches. That's so sussy bussy, dude. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I mean, I understand them not wanting to have emulators playing their game, but also, like, my stream looks nicer because I'm using an emulator and I'm not mirroring a phone screen. So, like, Pretty annoying. But yeah, I want to take out one of the Lyra and add a Leaf, because Leaf you can play at any moment for free retreat cost or low retreat cost. Versus Lyra, you have to be in a specific situation where the active Pokemon is weak. That's why I want to try it the other way. But right now, it's just the game is just locking up and there's nothing I can do. So edit, remove. Dude, it's struggling. All right, can we just find Leaf instead of searching? Is that what's breaking the game? Clear. Trainer. And it's frozen again. All right, well, Pokemon Go heard you talking about their artists, so they're crashing your game. It's actually so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I guess I'm gonna boot up Moomoo Player. I need to adjust the resolution though. We are doing some live debugging this stream. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Display. What is my resolution? My resolution is 1800 by 2400. Let's see if Moomoo Player lets me do that. Device settings. High performance. GPU can figure it out. I don't care. Display. Can I customize? Custom. I want 1800 by 2400. And I want 120 FPS, because why not? I like when it's nice and smooth for me, even if you guys don't see it. Sorry, I'm doing some live debugging here. Live debugging. It won't go to 120. It literally goes from 119 to 121. All right, whatever. Why are you like this? Oh, because it's at 59. I understand. I don't need an FPS counter. I don't want VSync. Performance. I guess I could have VSync because it's not a action game. All right, close that. 6 cores, 12 gigabytes of RAM. Maybe that's enough. We're trying new developer, new Android device. Everybody, new Android device. Ew, I don't like the little thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to go download the game. It gives me tabs. It gives me actual tabs. All right, Moomoo Player it's looking kind of nice. Is NetEase gonna steal all my information if I log in? Question mark. I'm a little bit scared of that. You guys can't see that, right? No. Just checking. Just checking. Make sure you aren't stealing my email. I'll try to play a game at the same time while I log in on the other device. Set up a lock screen. Nah. They have to confirm it's me. Try another way. Enter my password. All right, I'm multitasking. You guys gotta bear with me. One password. I just want Leaf, man. Can you just put Leaf in this deck? Edit. Please, just remove. Just remove. I'm just gonna search for Leaf on this page. Where is Leaf on this page? Up, probably? What is the sort? Can I just sort here? Card collector number, type, recent. What if I go recent? How recently have I used Leaf? Oh, come on, man. Sort by recent. Oh, this is just recently collected, not recently used. All right, I'm searching for Leaf. I'm actually sweating right now. It's wild. Please just add Leaf to the deck. Okay. Save. Oh, we did it, everybody. We did it. All right, we gotta lose this. I'm sweating. Loses, hello, hello. How are you? Hello. Oh, man. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties with this stream. Let's see if we can get Moomoo Player up and running. If it works, I will pay their subscription. I'm not even mad. Because I'm gonna want to play. You guys didn't hear about this yet, or maybe you did. I wanna play some Destiny Rising when that comes out. Tap yes on my phone or tablet. All right, let's see if I can tap yes on my phone or tablet. Oh gosh, don't look at that. Oh, look at that. Talk about leaking, dude. Talk about leaking. I have to go cut that out. Kind of a crime, actually, that it did that to me. That's sorry, nobody's watching anyways. Do not turn on. I do not want to sync my contacts. That was my literal personal email. It actually doesn't matter because I have a support email that all it does is forward to my personal email. So if you want to just contact my support email, you're going to get my personal email anyways. Don't tell anybody. So I do not want to back up this device. I probably should have set all this up not while being live. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the play. You guys can't even see it. I'm struggling. I'm literally riding the struggle bus over here. Doing like 7 things at one time. Can you hit me? Is the question. I'm gonna heal. It just feels like they gave me the heals. I should use the heals. You know? I'm actually sweating. Multitasking and talking to you guys and streaming and doing all the things. I'm actually sweating. Hello, how do I search for Pokemon Pocket on here? So immediately, first impressions is that Moo player feels way faster than BlueStacks. That's all I'm saying. Feels way faster. Does that mean it is actually? I have no idea. But I'm just like clicking around the device itself, and Moo player feels much faster. Did we actually get knocked out by a Stoutland? What is even happening? Oh. Type null. That's fine. Play that there. We have to make like a tree, correct? Oh, I can't even attack, dude. Cannot even attack because of this little dog. This little dog actually just wins the game, huh? Oh, wait, here's what we do. I still think we lose, because I think little dog wins, but... Oh, you know what? I probably can't open Pokemon TCG Pocket on the other device, or it's going to kick me out over here. All right, back to chat. Back to chat. Whew. Now, this is a deck. This deck is a great cook. It's fine. It's not spectacular. I want it to be good. I really want it to be good. But it's just kind of not. We got to do this. We got to do that. I mean, it's just super GG's, right? There's kind of no way. We're going to try our best, but I'm pretty sure it's over. Wouldn't it have been smarter to hit with null first and stack energy and evolve next turn? No, because I can't. The reason I didn't do that is because I can't attack with this guy, right? Little dog makes it so that I need 2 energy. I need 2 energy to attack. Oh, we just lose. Yeah, we just lose. I needed 2 energy to attack there. That's why I didn't do the thing. But now they have Gallade and we're cooked. I just want Caesar to work. I just want Caesar to work. I don't think Caesar's very good. I think we tried. Should we give it one more shot? I'll give it one more shot. One more shot, but then I think... Never mind, I'm not even giving it one more shot because I can't. What are your thoughts on the meta so far? Any new tech? I think Crobat EX is very good. Crobat EX, Dark in general. Dark in general is looking strong. Crobat EX with Sylveon is probably the strongest thing I've seen so far. You can also pair it with Umbreon, which is like free Cyrus. Umbreon EX, sorry. Umbreon EX. I think that's pretty good. Sadly, I still think things like Dark Tina Greninja with maybe a Sylveon for draw or something like that. I think those decks are still very good. Lots of fun stuff to try, though. Like, I think this deck is cool, but it's not going to win games. I want to try this guy. Let's try this guy out. So this is Sylveon and Kangaskhan into Arceus EX with Ilima. So the whole thing here is you get the Kangaskhan out and you Ilima and get that out of there. I don't know if it's going to be spectacular, but like we can just give it a shot, you know. We're already losing with Caesar. Just kidding, the game's not going to let me play at all. Okay. Well, we had a good run. Let's see if I can capture this screen over here and see if it's the same. We're doing some live stream debugging. Hang on, everybody. I might have to log in. Oh, that's so loud. You guys probably hear that. Oh, it just crashes. Never mind, it just crashes. So Pokemon actively made their game worse. I understand. Professional streamer, actually? That's so loud. Just mute. Just mute, please. Rip everybody's ears. Yeah, so it just crashes on Moomoo Player. I don't know who... Are you guys playing on Moomoo Player? Because it's not working at all for me. I guess this isn't the season where you can't drop rank. I think it's only Master, potentially. I wonder what happened. It was running so smoothly the other day. I know. I don't know what they're doing. It's not working on Moomoo Player at all. So I might just try to like uninstall it and reinstall it on here and see if that fixes the problem. But it really kills the stream vibe because I can't get the game working. I don't really want to have to capture my phone. The UI just keeps locking up. It's not working at all on Moomoo Player though. Let me try changing some settings on there. Device settings. Maybe I switch from Vulcan to DirectX. See if it likes that any better. I don't necessarily need to use discrete graphics. The game itself still plays great. It's just their menus lock up. It's almost like they did it on purpose, to be honest. That's what it feels like. Custom FPS. I'll drop this back to 60. 60 FPS is fine. Multi-tab mode. We could turn multi-tab mode off. I don't need that. Window rotation. Don't need that. I also don't really want a custom cursor. Sorry, I'm doing many things at one time. Pokeball, go. Arceus is here. Professor's research. There's my Kangaskhan. We got a Guzma. Drop the Kangaskhan. Wish Kangaskhan was in the active, but he's not. Sound disk network model. ROG 65G. It's probably fine. Okay. Close. Restart the emulator. Let's try again. I really don't want to have to hook up a device to stream. All right, I can draw cards, which I think I do. It stinks that they're going first. They do get some type advantage situation here. See, this thing is just so dang good. It's just so dang good. And now I can't even use the Ilima, which is like kind of part of the strat, you know? Is there X speed in here? I don't have to check. I usually carry an X speed. I guess I'll drop the EV, it's fine. It just feels so bad. Like Kangaskhan goes down. Literally, they play Nihilego, they evolve into ya boy, and then Kangaskhan goes down. It's like it's just all bad. I'll play energy here for now and end our turn. Whew. Excellent question. What are your thoughts on the recent rise in unregulated ditto milking farms selling unpasteurized milk at premium prices? You know what? That's a strange problem to have, but I hope we can band together as a community and help, you know? The issue with Pokemon Pocket has been resolved. Restart to fix it. Wait, is Moomoo Player actively trying to fix the game for me? Because if it does that, that's pretty wild. It's like, hey, we know Pokemon Pocket crashes. I'm going to restart the emulator and put this crazy fix in to make it work. Let's see if it actually happened, but... All right, I'm gonna click next, yeah? It should ask me to log in somehow. Country, US, month. Year, I am old. I am old. Confirming that I am old, yes, yes. All right, other Sylveon's cool. I wish I put this energy somewhere else now that I see it where it's at, you know? I do wish that for me. Oh, Lyra's perfect. That's pretty good. We could do this. We could do that. Do I need a cape? Probably not. It's this Crobat. Oh, I was expecting other, more different Crobat. I was expecting other, more different Crobat. That's kind of cool. Get this crosscut going. The voice of the people will be heard. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I do need the cape. Are you saying I need a cape right now? Why do I need a cape? Oh, 30 plus 70 because I'm bad at math. Yeah, you know. This is what happens when your emulator breaks and then you have to come up with stuff on the fly. I need to log in, please. I don't want you logging any of my information. Don't log nothing. All right, after this game, we're going to try to swap the Moo player live. Pretty sure we lost now anyways because I'm bad at this game. I'm mostly just bad at this game. Oh, man. Literally all I had to do was put a cape on, too. What do you think about the Xatu meta? Nah, Xatu ain't it. It's cute. It's cute, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough. We just lose here because I'm a scrub. It's 100% my fault. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm back here trying to do emulator things at the same time. It's just silliness. We'll give it one more moment because I am gonna knock out this Sylveon. Oh, never mind. They're just gonna Cyrus and win. Okay, cool. Perfect. Then I concede. The screen is probably gonna freeze again. Yo, if this Moo player is gonna be smooth and do the thing that it needs to do, I'm absolutely paying whatever their subscription is to use it. All right, get this thing out of my face. You guys are going to look at that for a minute. I have to transfer existing save data, and I have to sign in. Oh, I have to sign in with... Is it my Nintendo account? Is it Google? Sign in. Oh, I don't know any of this login information. All right, nobody look. Hang on. How do I ensure that nobody's looking? Let me go this one. Nobody look at me. How dare you? Stop looking at me. I can feel it. I can feel you looking at me. Don't look at me, all right? Stop. That's the wrong password. Don't look at me. Stop it. Don't even. Oh, I need an authenticator. You want me to authenticate? It's me. Please. Agree? I agree it's me. Yes, I agree it is me. The account you have selected doesn't have any save data. Oh, it's with my Google account and not my Nintendo account. All right, we're rebooting. Don't you dare perceive me. How? I don't like being perceived. Oh, we got such a big download. We got a download. We're downloading for days. I think it's safe to capture again, though. Let's try capturing. What are you perceiving me for? Right click, add. Window capture. Let's just call it test Moo Moo for now. And then we're gonna select Moo Moo. Capture method, auto magic. Okay. Oh Oh, now I have to do this twice though, because one of them is on vertical, one of them is on horizontal, and we're still downloading, guys. It's gonna be a minute. I probably should just do this out off stream. I should probably just do this off stream. If I just do some of that. Hold on. We've almost replaced it. That looks pretty good. I mean, vertical, you can't see anything yet. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I don't even have vertical. I need to see vertical scenes. View, docs, vertical sources. That's the one. I click add, window capture, test Mumu. You know what's gonna happen? I'm never gonna change the name of this thing from test Mumu, and it's just gonna be test Mumu in my scene collection forever. This was like this actually feels even smoother, if I'm honest with you. Vertical, give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to sort you guys out, but like the game feels better on my end. We're just gonna go back to the sweaty deck again. Oh, looks smoother over here too. Yeah, it feels pretty good. I might end up paying for whatever Mumu Player's premium shenanigans are. It goes back to here, and then I gotta do a little resize action. A little bit of resize on here. Yo, did I just live swap emulators and you guys didn't even notice? It was so fast. It was so fast, you guys didn't even notice. That's how quick I am. It was so speedy, you didn't even realize that I swapped them. That's how quick it was. Shh, stop. Sleight of hand, actually sleight of hand. I'm a magician in a past life. This is definitely in the wrong order. It should definitely not be there. Game display, is that where it is? Yeah, this belongs down. Move down, please. This belongs right there. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. We get to draw cards here. I don't hear anything. We're gonna have to fix that in a moment. We are currently in silence. Nothing's knocking me out, so I feel pretty good about just finding my friends. Look at that. Switched emulators. You guys didn't even notice. All right, I gotta go back to chat so I can actually see what you're saying. Smooth transition, thank you. Literally professional streamer. Actually. So quick, I had time to make a 3-course meal. Stop. Or am I Sonic? I might be Sonic. All right, volume. All right, everybody hold your ears. Hold your ears, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt everybody. It's gonna hurt me the most. Oh, never mind, I can adjust it slightly and gradually. There is music. Can you guys hear that? Oh, you hear that? Yeah, 100% you hear that. Let's go dial it back a little bit. We're gonna have to do some music stuff because it's making loud noises still. It is definitely making loud noises. I want that little Cosmo. I wish I had the little Cosmog. I wish I had my boy. Do I want to phone friends again? Honestly, they're probably knocking this out anyways, unless I go Umbreon. Could go Umbreon. You know what? I'm gonna go Umbreon. I'll go Dark Pendant. That way if they do smack me, they gotta get rid of cards. And I will hit for 80. Alright, before we do anything else, this double music is hurting my brain. Alright. We're getting closer, everybody. We are getting closer to having our stream back. Thank you, Mumu Player. What happens if I resize this? It's gonna mess it up, isn't it? I don't think I can resize. I think I have to... This is the size that I must do the thing. I don't want to even try to resize because I know it's going to mess it up if I do that. Thoughts on running Poison Arrow from Arrow with Jellyfish? Definitely, yeah, definitely a good idea. I think you could do that. Go like lean into the poison. I think that's smart. I think that's smart. I'm really hoping we top deck a big bat, if I'm honest with you. Really hoping we top deck the big bat. I think the game could be a little bit louder, but I wanna adjust it in a different spot so that the audio stays the same. Zubat is cool, but it is not the right bat. It is not the right bat. Do I hit for 80 here? And then just hope we top deck a bat? Do I retreat and poison this thing? We're losing 2 energy if I retreat here, though. I mean, poisoning this thing feels kind of good. Wait, didn't they play red? No, There's a rare candy. Maybe go like this, and then I give up 1 point instead of 2. I could even Dark Chase. I could do both. $80 damage and hope for top deck. He has Cyrus for sure. I don't hate that, though. Even if he does Cyrus me back in. The question is, do I try to take this point? Oh, I'm going to run out of time now, though, huh? I'm going to run out of time if I don't just attack. I'll play the energy. Literally the worst play ever, by the way. Too busy looking at volume. What a scuffed stream, you guys. This has been a scuffed stream kind of day. Where is Mumu Player playing sound from? Not the right spot. Android device. All right, now that should be quieter. Now I should be able to turn this. Can I turn this back up to full? Yes, but it is still very loud. It is still very loud. Oh my goodness. Down, volume down, Simba. Although this is going to mess up other stuff. Why is OBS coming out of the game? Why is it so loud for me still? All right, I'm making the adjustment there, and hopefully it sticks around. Because Wavelink's not working. Now we definitely lose. Switching in bat to poison the cat was the play. I think so too. I think so too. Now we have big bat, which is cool. I'm actually gonna do that. Whoa, 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 whoa! Get out! Did it just crash? There's no way we actually win this. After all the banana sandwich stuff that's going on here, there's no way that we win this. There's actually no shot. I needed to bring this guy in, and then I needed to hit him with the little bat, and then we only lose 1 point. Then I bring in the other bat, then we go Crobat, and then we do the thing, and then we were actually in an okay spot. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure this is not completely busted, and then tomorrow we're gonna have a longer stream. Maybe I'm just gonna stream for like, we'll start in the morning and stream for a longer period of time tomorrow, where it's like a little bit less scuffed, and I might have the decks actually organized and named properly. Let's do some of that, you know, because it has been a tough day. It has been a tough day because I want to, even right now, I would like to resize this window, and I think if I resize this window, it's gonna bork it for you guys. Like, let me just try it real quick. You watch one of the screens. Yeah, if I resize it, it scuffs it for you guys, which I do not want to. I don't want to scuff it for you guys. I want it to be correct. That looks pretty good, but I would like to resize it for me because my eyes are bad and I can't see it. What a day. This is a good start. At least it's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. It's been the longest week of my life, I think. It has been a crazy long week. I've been sick. I've been stressing out about this work thing I don't want to do. I've been... my tooth was messed up. We've been talking about selling our house, which is not cool. Like, just a one heck of a week. I guess I put the Zubat down too, in case they do something weird. One absolute heck of a week. Studio. It looks like this Moo player is going to work better than So if that's the case, that's even better for me because I can use it on my my MacBook as well, which means that portable stream setup I'm talking about. Homeless isn't fun. Yeah, I believe that. I 100% believe that. I'm not worried about being homeless. It's more just like, do I want to keep this house? All right, they're stacking lightning energy. That's pretty cool for you. I do get the knockout. I think they're a little bit unaware that I'm going to get this knockout right now. Another Eevee is interesting. They do revenge KO easily with whatever they want, which is very good for them. I don't know that I want to evolve the Umbreon yet. I think I have to take the Pichu point and just hope that Crobat's incoming. This emulator works on Mac? Supposedly this emulator works on Mac, yes. It says Windows, Mac. It says upcoming for Windows, ARM, Android, and iOS, which that's just remote control. That's different. That's different. But I thought there was a price, and I have not paid a price. I thought this was a paid thing. Now that it's not a paid thing, they're absolutely selling my data, but like I've already kind of accepted that fact when running BlueStacks, so... What is equipped in Zubat? It is an item that discards their cards, which is pretty cool. Whenever they attack, it discards a card, which is pretty neat. We cry here? Probably. We cry here? Probably. Play the Eevee. Now I can play an Umbreon. The Zubat is absolutely going down. Not discard, sorry, yes, not discard. It shuffles it back into the deck. Yeah, correct. Definitely poison this thing. I mean, with YouTube and Spotify starting to request IDs, the data's out there for sure now. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's such a dumb thing that they did. Don't get me wrong, I'm all 100. Oh, I could get into. We could get sweaty into this conversation real fast. I'm a tech person and I follow this stuff at least slightly. It's awesome that they want to protect the identity of children on the internet. 1000% great initiative. Do it. It's incredible. But all you're doing with this ID thing is just making privacy impossible. That's all you're accomplishing here. You're literally just making privacy impossible, and that's about it. How do we not lose this? I think we lose this game, right? There's kind of no way. Sylveon at least lets me draw cards. Like, I totally understand what the Bill's trying to accomplish. I get it. I just think they're doing it in a very dumb way. We just lose, right? There's just nothing I can do here. I can do this, I guess. I think this might be the one with X speed. This might be the deck with X speed in it. Actually, no, I think that was the bottom one. Sheesh. What would be a better way? See, that's the problem. I don't know that there is a better way. I just don't know that there is a better way. We lose here. Good game. Good game. I don't know that there is a better way. That's the tricky thing. That's the tricky thing. I mean, requiring an ID, it just... Don't get me wrong. Facebook already knows who you are. It doesn't. Google, Facebook and Google, Meta and Google, they already know who you are. It doesn't. Adding your ID to the mix does almost zero. My worry is a little bit more about them leaking that information to other platforms that don't already know who you are. Which is like, I don't care. I pretty much, like, everything I do on the internet is already pretty much publicized. I'm not a very private person, but I could totally see why a private person would be very, very upset about putting their ID out there. For example, or I have an example that I used to have a NiceHash account. NiceHash was back when cryptocurrency was a big thing. Back when cryptocurrency, well, I mean, it's still a big thing, but back when cryptocurrency first got started, I used my computer to mine crypto while I wasn't using it, using a tool called NiceHash. I had to create an account. I had to link a bunch of stuff to it. I didn't like any of that part of it, but it was cool to just see like, oh, I made an extra $60 or $100 this month because my gaming PC was just mining in the background or something. Probably not worth it because it was probably harder on my PC than anything else. But now I just want to close the account. I have no crypto in there. I have no anything. I just want the account closed, but I got locked out of it. And the only way to unlock the account is to send my ID. This is one thing that I do not do on the internet. I'm not going to send this sketchy company my driver's license. I just don't want to do it. That would have been great if it was a Nihilego there, to be honest. That would have been game-changing. This little bird is a menace, dude. This little bird is a menace. You're running dual energy, which is wild. This might be a Nihilego. We might at least get our point here. Come on. You couldn't have just given me the point there, man. You couldn't have just given me the point there. Can you show the deck list next game? Yeah, I can show the deck list then. Yeah, we just lose our bat here, which is sad. All that to say, USPS and banks use those identity questions to verify identity. Is that better? I guess that's better. It doesn't necessarily verify age in any way, though, because I think their main target was like protecting children, because children don't have IDs, and then if you want to get to like inappropriate websites, you have to have an ID. See, it's one thing too, where like a known website that may have content that children should not view, requiring an ID for that, I'm not totally opposed of. The issue comes in with sites that are mixed. For example, Discord. Discord is now requiring, we actually have to save that for Umbreon, I think. Discord is requiring this. And it's like, okay, well, in my brain, Discord is not a place to share inappropriate things. But of course, it's a public platform. Discord can absolutely have inappropriate things on it. This still poisons, right? Yeah. Like, Discord can absolutely have inappropriate things on it for kids, you know? So then it's like, it's a huge gray area where it's like, I want to continue to use Discord. I also don't necessarily, I mean, in my case, you guys know Check Tech. Check Tech is, you guys know my full name. So, and I also use my personal Discord account for work, which I like to. I don't mind doing that. So I'm not complaining about that. But I use my personal Discord for work. So I'm very easily identifiable. I'm not that concerned about it, but I could see how, like, I don't know, a child on Discord now, how does that work? Like, what does that look like? What does that look like? We just lose. I'm like 90% sure we just lose this. It's been a struggle bus, dude. This little bird is crazy. I'm gonna have to go cook some better decks and then come back. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to cook some better decks and come back tomorrow. Now that I have Mumu Player up and running, it's actually looking kind of nice on the stream. I want to get a certain size for the display. That way I can see too, because like right now it's really tiny for me. We'll figure it out. Lil Zay, thanks for the follow on Twitch, by the way. And Kami, thanks for following as well. I don't know why the government has to step in when it's the parents' job to protect their own children online. So that is also true. I do agree with that to an extent. I think my dilemma my dilemma with that is that it's very difficult. It's very difficult to protect your kids online. Extremely difficult to protect your kids online. I think Evane's got it too. Some parents are definitely not computer/online literate. 100%. 100%. I think parents, I don't have kids yet. We're talking about having kids, but that's like one thing I'm actually terrified of. Like I don't know how to fix the problem. Yeah, good game. I mean, I played everything. I played everything that happened there poorly. Don't let children online. IMO. Yeah, but it's tough. It's tough because like at what age? At what age do you give them access? Because like I have a niece. She's 12, I think. 12, I think. And all of her friends now have phones. All of her friends have phones. All of her friends have access to the internet. What do you tell her? You know what I mean? When they aren't children. So you're saying 18? You can't have any access to the internet until you're 18. I think that's like too much, right? I didn't have internet as a kid. That's true. I mean, so like my millennial-ish generation is like one of those first moments where like we grew into the internet. You know what I mean? So like our childhood was still not disrupted by the chaos that is the internet, compared to some of the younger generations. But then like as adults, we still get the power. I still feel, I mean, for me personally, I feel very computer literate. I feel like I could keep up with the kids nowadays, you know? But YouTube Kids is good. Example of how something slipped through. It's so tough. It's a tough problem. It's not everybody can say they want to protect kids from the internet, and it just everybody has a different idea of how to do that. Schools are also 70% online. That's another thing. How can you say the kid can't access the internet if the kid needs the internet to do their homework? It's just tough, man. It's just tough. It's a tough situation. I can draw cards here. My bat's probably gonna die, right? This is my first turn with energy, so I don't... Oh, wait, they got energy first. If I draw the big bat here, we're cooking. I guess that would be the dream. Let's go. Actually, let's go. I wish I could Sabrina here, which I cannot, but this is still pretty darn good. Getting rid of this dragon. Getting rid of this dragon's pretty good. Parent controls are pretty high tech these days too. I think parents need to take literacy classes. 100%. Yeah. So like for someone like me, I'm terminally online, I'm connected, I understand how most of the internet works. I'm not too concerned about my kids because I think I will be able to at least start somewhere safe, right? Like I'm not gonna get them a phone until they're like way older. I will probably get them like a smartwatch would be my guess. Like I think the first piece of tech that they have access to for themselves is going to be a smartwatch. Because that lets me call them if I need to call them. It lets them call me if they need to call me. But also they're not going to be watching YouTube or scrolling TikTok. That's my thought. I think it's kind of a nice in the middle ground where like I can get a hold of them or they can get a hold of me if anything they need anything. But there's no like other craziness. They left. I think we won this game. I think we won this game by sheer luck by just professoring into a Crobat. My solution is not having kids myself. Case closed. I mean, I think it's kind of like funny. You're laughing, but like actually half of the United States has made that decision as well. Because we're just looking at, there was a thing where schools are going broke. This is like way too heavy for a Pokemon Pocket stream, by the way. We're just off the rails completely. We're completely off the rails at this point. But the way schools get funding in the US is by the number of students that they have. And everybody got COVID money. Everybody got COVID money at schools and hired a bunch of staff to take care of the kids. And then what happened was people are having less kids. So now this COVID money's gone. And since there are less kids in the schools are getting less funding. And now because the school is getting less funding, they have to fire teachers and lay people off. The stream is getting pretty wild, to be honest, what I'm here for. Listen, this is what happens when the game doesn't work and we just yap, dude. This is what happens when the game doesn't work and I just yap. The game is broken, so we're just yapping, you know? As a dad of three, do you like the new cards? I haven't pulled much yet. I'm missing, I want another Umbreon EX, and I want a Skarmory EX. I'm missing quite a few cards yet. I think tomorrow's stream is going to be a longer stream, and we're going to rip some packs. I think I'm going to have an early stream tomorrow. Earlier than usual, probably, because it's not Saturday. I won't be working. But yeah. Are you in Florida? I am not in Florida. I'm in Pennsylvania. It's also based on property taxes, based on the value of the property in the area. Ergo, higher property value, better school. Yeah, I mean that whole system's kind of borked to begin with. I don't really like that, but I don't know. I feel like at this point we're getting political, but it was really just the whole conversation started by just. I think it's dumb to have to put your ID on the internet, but also how do you protect children? Because there's no good way to do it. There is no answer. There is no good as far as I know, there's no good answer. I saved up like 280 hourglasses and pulled nothing. I'm here for the yapping. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sounds like it was happening in Florida. Our schools are crushed by recent legislation. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. There's a massive drop-off in college students now. Very low population of 17 to 20-year-olds right now. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. Kids aren't necessarily going to school, which I think is better. That's a whole nother hot take, dude. We could be ranting all day. We're not even playing cards anymore. We're just ranting. We're not even playing cards anymore, by the way. We're just straight up yapping, dude. We're gonna lose this. There's no shot that we don't. They're already in the big line. You can tell by the way they played this. They have big line. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't think you don't need to go to school. And that was the thing. Like when I was in school, they preached you have to go to college. You have to go to college. Go to college. That's the only way you're gonna get ahead is go to college. And then like half of my friends went to these crazy expensive schools, and they're still to this day over 100K in student loan debt. And it's like, maybe don't tell 18-year-olds that don't really have an understanding of money to go put themselves in debt for like the rest of their lives. It's different for me because for two reasons. One, my parents helped me a ton. I mean, they didn't pay for all of my school, but they helped me pay for a lot. So that's one reason it's different for me. And two, I picked a cheap school. I picked a cheaper school. Yeah, we lose. I knew they were straight into Lion. They're straight into Lion with a chest, dude. Is Lion back now that there's chest? Apron, whatever. I kind of want to try this now because this deck was always very good, and now you have some extra tools for steel. You know. All that to say, nowadays students are making the decision to not. You know, we just lose. They're making the decision to not go to school, and I'm here for it because we need all the other trades too. Apron doesn't negate recoil. Ooh, it would be nice if it did. I guess that's why people are also running leftovers, which helps kind of negate the recoil. Student loan debt is an entirely different issue. Education is still important. Be a trader. Oh yeah, absolutely. What we need is financial literacy. Oh my gosh, guys, we could stop. I gotta go. You guys know it's 2 hours. You guys know I have to go, and you guys just have me yapping over it. Well, I'll do one more. What we need is financial literacy class starting in middle school through high school. 1000%. I would love that. I would have been excited to take that too. By the way, I would have been excited to take that class if there was a financial literacy class and I could take it in middle school or high school. I would have been excited to take that class. Like I'm actually learning something I'll use in the real world compared to like some of the stuff that was just like, I'm never going to use this. It's also entirely false that someone has to go to college to get a good job. There are plenty of trade jobs and endless. Exactly. That's exactly it. Yes, exactly it. But when I was in, but that's what I'm saying. When I was in, and I think nowadays they've gotten better at sending students to the places that they belong. But when I was in school, people told me, go to college or you're not getting a good job. That's what they told me. So what did I do? I went to college. That's what I did. It worked out. Don't get me wrong. It totally worked out for me. I did a lot of other things to make myself successful, but I just know some of my friends did the same thing and they were not as lucky as I am. They were not as lucky. Just a crazy. This is a crazy Pokemon Pocket stream, you guys. We're literally playing Pokemon Pocket right now. This is wild. It's wild. Oh, we need to end the stream. We need to end the stream before I just like go off the rails completely. And we're already kind of there, but oh man. Capitalism thrives on people making bad financial decisions. That's why we don't have that. I mean, that's kind of true. Only like 12% of the jobs on the market actually require a college degree. Most companies requiring one are just looking for a proof you'll apply yourself. I think that's true. I think that's true. Do I poison this Zard? We actually draw and hope. We draw and hope for Big Bat. 2 and 11's not great. Into Professors. Another shot. Umbreon Bat. Let's go. All right, we got pretty lucky here. We got pretty lucky here. Go like that. Get out of here. Go Bat. It's unfortunate that all of our energy is gone, but this is still an okay play here. I think we go like this in case we have to sack Nihilego on a Sabrina. I think. We poison this Zard. My grandparents pushed 2 of my cousins to go to college. They had to. They both hated school, failed, dropped out, later went into trades, and are doing just great. Exactly. Exactly. It's not for everybody. You have to know what you're good at. Know what you're good at. Know what you want to do. I personally got very lucky because the thing I was good at is also the thing I want to do, is also a thing that makes money. The fact that those 3 things align for me is incredible. And the only reason, literally all of that, is because of old school RuneScape. So put that on a t-shirt. Jagex should pay me just for telling that story. Sad part is I didn't have resume/work course until college. Yeah. Yeah. Trade schools are much more stable options. Yeah, I mean, you always need that stuff. You always need that stuff. Do I just hit this thing again? I guess I just hit this thing again. And hope we top deck another Bat. Because we got to get rid of this Charizard. I could Sabrina and take a point. But I think just doubling down. We have a Nihilego here. Doubling down on this thing is better. We just have to cross our fingers that Big Bat's showing up, I think. I do kind of wish I had an Eevee out here at the moment, because getting this Umbreon down would be huge. We needed that moment, though, where we Sylveon'd into Professors, into Bat. Otherwise, we were just totally cooked. Not to derail the combo, but the combo. Could you show the deck list? Yes, I can show the deck list right now. That wasn't even English. I was just bumbling. Just kidding. That's not the right deck list. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What a rant, dude. It's been a crazy, what a crazy stream. I bet this is what happens when we need to find, I need to bring the conversation. A lot of times I bring a couple of topics in my brain of like things to talk about on stream, and I didn't do that today. And this is what happens. This is what happens. All right, you're getting poisoned here. I think either way we go Zubat and just cross our fingers. Because we knock out the Zard, or Zard goes down regardless. Professors. Hopefully into Big Bat. Not into Big Bat. Pokeball. Into Eevee. We can go like this. I have to save Bat now, I think. Ooh, what do I do here? I guess I have to go to Sylveon, which I kind of hate. I kind of hate that for us. And then I have to make sure I can retreat. Gross. Whew. Sorry, I was working on the deck list. Did I ever show it? There we go. That's the deck list. So it's this deck list. Substitute the Darkrai for a Nihilego right now. That's what we're running. Is there ways to kill Bat? I was worried about this Flareon, to be honest. I was worried about this Flareon. Always love a good rant. Oh, dude, I was off the rails though. Off the rails, actually and factually. Oh boy. It needs 2 more energy. It's not the EX. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we were safe. We were safe. I could have left the Bat out there. What was that? Oh, you're pushing cards back into my deck. I don't like that. All right, I'm getting schmacked. I don't like that. Sylveon. Oh, nope, 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 nope. W. That's a W, everybody. That is a W. That is a W. Ranting is healthy. I know, but that's not even like, that stuff wasn't even on my brain. What even triggered that? Who in chat? One of you chatters. Somebody triggered that rant. Where did it even begin? I don't even know where that started. I don't even know where that rant that came from. There we go. Good game. Good game. I literally don't even know where that rant came from. My brain is all over the place, but that wasn't even where it was at. All right, I'm gonna have to play. What trio started it? Why pay for therapy when you can stream? Yo, you're spitting facts right now. Spitting facts right now. All right, I do actually have to get the heck out of here. I also have to look at why my microphone's clipping and why my emulator's crashing. There's all kinds of things I have to fix. I should be live tomorrow though. I should be live tomorrow morning for, I would say at least 2 hours tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to build a couple of decks that are nicer and maybe get a better thumbnail for YouTube so people can subscribe. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Thank you. Have a nice day. Build a will deck. We could try that. We could try that. The rant originally came from the emulator crashing. You're right. I think the emulator crashed and then I also crashed. I think the emulator crashed and then I also crashed. All right, I'll see you guys. I'll see y'all later. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a good day.